Hello and welcome to the Cyrus podcast. I'm your host Cyrus, and today we are going to be talking about Lilte. I don't know how to pronounce it. I feel bad for not knowing how to pronounce it, but basically we are going to be talking about her. And basically what happened is they were saying basically that her Twitter/Instagram account got hacked. A lot of people think it's fake. A lot of people think it didn't get hacked. I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to talk about it. So what do I personally think? Well, if it wasn't a hack, I personally think that two things is one, they're trying to get views. They're trying to get entertainment. They're trying to get publicity back in their name in the news. Because as you know, Lilte, she was a big popular. I'm not going to say big, but she was well known. You know, she was in a video of Jake Paul and Logan Paul. And, you know, she was throwing money all over the place and driving expensive cars and cursing and stuff like that, showing off her expensive cars, trying to make it look like she has a big lifestyle, when actually it turned out that she didn't. And her mother was just a realtor realting off these homes. Now, I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But basically, it turned out that Lilte was not as rich as she made herself out to be. And now she went away for about 2 years. Has it been 2 years or has it been 3 years? I'm not entirely sure. Okay. I'm not entirely sure how long it's been. Maybe it's been more than 3 years. Maybe it's been 4 years. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really pay attention to Lilte or Jake Paul or anything like that. But basically, here's my opinion on it. And this is just my own opinion. Please don't get mad if you are offended by this opinion. But that was my fridge. But basically, the opinion is people go out of their way to try and make views. But that is the game. That is the game that we all play, is we all play, let's try to make as much views as possible. I mean, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, I mean X, I'm sorry, X. Oh, horrible name. X, all these different social media sites, Discord, the game is the same. The game is the same, is to get as many views, as many members, as many subscriptions as possible. It's a game. Even I do that. Now, I just do this podcast for fun. I don't intend to make any money off of it, but there's going to be a point, hopefully, there's going to be a point where the podcast peaks, because Lilte was at her peak. And then people just forgot about it. I don't even know if the average 12-year-old or average whoever watches Jake Paul. Not a shot to Jake Paul or anything. I'm just saying I don't know his target audience. Basically, and they all do it for views. Obviously, they do it for views and money. But you know, that's the game. That's the point, is to do it for views, because the whole platform is set up that way. I mean, excuse me, YouTube is set up in a way where you go out of your way to make as many views as possible. It's about the views. It's about the likes. It's about all of this, you know? And personally, there's going to be a point where she peaked. There was a point where she was popular. And then once she left, everyone forgot about her. That's the sad reality. That's the sad reality about the internet, is like everyone will forget about you because you only have so much time. You get your 15 minutes of fame, and then you go away. You know, even this podcast will shrink in views. You know, it's not going to be as popular. Right now, I just started, so I would hope that we build a fan base, and we build a fan base. Right now, we currently are at 2 subscribers. Can we get a round of applause for that? 2 subscribers, you know? And I'm thankful for the 2 subscribers. But I'll always do here, because this is a hobby for me. This podcast is a hobby for me. I don't really plan on making any money off of this podcast. But the fact is at the end of the day, we all go after the same goal, which is getting as many views as possible. I know that people do this and they say, well, I don't do it for views. I do it for fun, which I do it for fun too. But at the end of the day, we tag our videos, we tag our live streams, we tag our podcast in a certain way to try and attract it. Because why else would we be doing this? If it wasn't for somebody that wasn't, if nobody was watching us, which nobody is watching me right now because I only have 2 subscribers, yeah! You know what I'm saying? If nobody was watching us, why would we do it? Of course we want people to watch us. At the end of the day, we want people to watch us because that's how the platform is set up. Now, does that mean that we're going to make millions on millions of subscribers? No, that doesn't mean that doesn't mean it at all. But we want people to watch. It's like, for instance, I got 2 subscribers. 2 people are probably watching this. And that's really the main game of the game. So basically, it's a game, and it's a game. It's a game of who can race to the top. Even PewDiePie versus Mr. Beast versus PewDiePie, Mr. T-Series versus T-Series. It's all a game, and it is all that which is a game. So that is my opinion on the Lil Tay/Lil Tay situation. Is she's doing this? Either she was legitimately hacked, which maybe it could happen. I'm not saying it never happens. Or she's doing this as a publicity stunt to get more attention and to try and get back into the fame light. Really, faking your own death, pretending that you died, and then saying, hey, you know what? I'm not actually dead. You know, like saying that. Kind of a messed up thing to do, in my opinion. It's kind of a messed up thing to do. But, you know, creators are going to do it. You got many creators. You got Logan Paul, who's done Crazy Things reviews. And as long as we have this platform, there's going to be creators who do crazy things for views, crazy things for attention. Will I ever do crazy things? I'm not going to sit on my own podcast and say I will never do a crazy thing. Intentionally, I hope I don't do a crazy thing. Intentionally, I hope I don't do a crazy thing intentionally. But will it happen? I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't, because then somebody's going to be like, exposed! Cyrus exposed! Cyrus exposed! You know? So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sit here and say that I won't ever do anything crazy, because if I do something, then somebody's going to pull this clip and they're going to be like, ah, Cyrus, you know? So we'll see what happens. But that is just my personal opinion about Lil Tay/Lil Tay. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong, but that is just my opinion. Thank you so much for watching, and I know that these episodes are short. I know people want the longer episodes. I'm working on it. I'm still experimenting with this show, and we probably will make different episodes. And I know people are complaining about the camera quality. I know that too, but I am sorry. I will try my best to fix it. Once again, still a relatively new show, and yeah. Also, my birthday is coming up. I don't know if anyone cares, but I'm excited for that. Hopefully I can get some new equipment. I've been asking for some stuff for my birthday. Hopefully I can get some new equipment and stuff like that, or some money to afford to help the show. Because once again, I want this show to be the best as possible. I don't come on here and intend the show to be the best thing ever, but I want my quality to be somewhat decent. You know what I'm saying? All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.